Hey everyone, welcome back. We're going to be playing some more Legends of Runeterra, of course, and I'm going to be playing lots and lots of Seraphine today. I have two decks here I want to try out. The Blue God version, the Seraphine Aphelios, I played a few weeks ago maybe on the stream, so I do have another video on that if you're interested in more after this. And so I might join that, or hop back onto that later in the stream. And I also want to play the Glorious Evolution Bilgewater version. I'm not sure who popularized this. I don't know if it was... It might have been 4LW, but I'm not 100% sure. But either way, this has a similar game plan to the other new Seraphine decks after the nerf to Bekele Bar. Obviously, this one doesn't have Bekele Bar at all, so you rely a lot more on your Glorious Evolution, finishing off the game with your Elusive. So I'm pretty excited about this one. I've always really enjoyed Acorn since it released. I think it's just a fun little card. So yeah, let's get into it. Have some fun with some games. Some cards I haven't really used before in Seraphine decks, like Ebb and Encore, I think are fun. So yeah, we'll get into it, see how it goes. Twisted Fate's always like a fun card too, so I don't know. I just love this like Spellslinger type deck. And I don't really feel guilty playing Seraphine anymore because she's not like uber busted. Aw man, I love seeing Aurelion Soul in decks. I don't know if like it's any good, but I feel like Targon's just a fun region. They have lots of cool things to do. Like I love Leona and Aphelios at the moment. Okay. I don't think we want Seraphine until she's leveled. She's kind of just a target for Sunburst slash Leona challenges. I don't know if we want Encore. It's kind of a fun card. I'll probably just pitch High Note because there's a good chance we get it fixed later on. But we would even want to be killing though early on. Oops. I think my volume was uber loud. I'm sorry about that. I picked because when I put my microphone over on a on the desk at night, like after I take off the stream, I have to like I don't like leave it on my desk, so I'm always handling it. And I guess I mess with the like I'm so bad at the technology. I don't know what it's called. Like the white noise in the background, the pickup. You know what I mean? Like if it picks up more noise sensitively or not. I think we just pass. Next turn we'll play Coral Creatures as like a way to open past the action. Because I won't wanna open past next turn. I don't know. Let's see. Because there's a good chance I'll want to kill this now. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's particularly important, but it's easy at least to like level up Seraphine. I could have attacked there, but I don't really care about the 1 damage. Like if they had a Pelt Cascade, they might have been willing to trade and save their Dustbringer, like if they were gonna let their other dude die. I don't know, maybe not, but I didn't want to lose this guy because he could potentially block like a huge Sun Guardian later on, right? We can just play another Coral Creatures. We're still getting the Attune mana.
So pretty.
That's really good.
Embrace the night, Aphelios.
I don't know how we're going to kill him though. I mean, sure. Now we could go Test of Spirit into Eye of Nagaboros, leaving 2 mana up for High Note. Seems pretty bad. Do we have a better play? I think we might just want to get after Aphelios here. This feels really, really, really bad, but I'm going to try it. And I don't want these guys to be vulnerable to Vile Feast, so I'll still hold them back for now. And Aftershock is good. This is another way to try to pick off Aphelios. I don't know if I want to shoot a Felios here. I feel like we're kind of forced to now. Because, we get the card draw, which is nice. And this now that they play Revan, I'm really happy to commit this because he'll die to... or through a Pale Cascade. I don't know, for some reason, Hideout did 1, I was kind of worried if they had a Pale Cascade, but obviously that doesn't matter. Oh, if he dies, it deals 1 to the Nexus. I don't know why I thought it was if he dies, draw a card. Oopsies. Never mind, that's completely unimportant then. Seraphine's getting close to leveled. Found our 3rd coral creatures. Revan's a little bit of a problem. It's going to be kind of hard for us to whittle him down.
Chosen of the sun.
Leona. I think we just let that go. I'm pretty happy to just play coral creatures and potentially a jump solo here. Nice, that's really good too. Later on, like, if they get a huge sun turn off. I'll just do this now. I think they're going to take the attack, but I don't want to risk anything. Oh, nice. I'll wait for them to attack so I can play Burblefish afterwards. We did take a lot of damage there. Maybe it was better to just get a jury rig out to block the Revan. But I always like drawing cards. Is this ever a red card? Red card into Aftershock on Leona? We'll see what they do.
I'm always up for a round or two. Who says I don't share?
Because they don't have a ton of reach unless they have a Winding Light next turn. But if they have Winding Light, that's not Daybreak, so it won't give them a barrier. Okay, that's pretty bad. I think we want Seraphine on board this turn. They haven't had Pale Cascade yet. But I think they wouldn't have wanted to activate Pale Cascade this turn before playing their Daybreak cards to get Leona's level up. Okay. We have a burst speed blocker here. So I guess we'll pass. We're not taking a ton of damage. Oh yeah, sniping. Okay. We could just trap out a jury rig here. Maybe even an encore. Seraphine will come down with only needing 1 to level, so we could play like Mushroom Cloud. Winding Light's really bad. Okay, it's just a place. That's nowhere near spooky. It does stop us from playing Seraphine right now, though. It's pretty good. So we're taking like 8 damage. That's not good. I think we'll just shoot Aphelios. And then that'll set up Leona with our jury rig to be another Aftershock target, potentially. But Seraphine is level. That's obviously really, really good. But we just can't play her yet.
Bask in the light's radiance.
Yeah, I don't think we can take 8 damage. I might just look for another cheap unit here. Rummage is really good with Seraphine on board. Because this doesn't do anything. This only deals 2 damage to a unit. Maybe they'll try to kill Twisted Fate with Leona. Oh, the Overwhelm. That's clever. Yeah, okay, okay. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9 damage, potentially. So I think we have to hope they pull Twisted Fate here. This is really tough. Okay. If they don't kill Twisted Fate, what if we just try to level him? This is risky. They could have Unspeakable Horror, but you know, we'll be drawing lots of cards potentially, so.
That was great! Now let's really bring it! The crowd writes the song. I just sing.
Heck yeah? Okay. That's a card. I think I'm just gonna try to kill Leona. We don't really have any way out here to heal, I don't think, except for hitting a random card off of Inside of Ages, which is certainly possible.
Bless the faithful and sear the heretics.
Maybe not. We're not playing. This is only from your region, so that's kind of bad. I think we kind of have to risk it. We can level up Twisted Fate next turn.
I don't think it's luck.
All right. We're live at the moment. Burblefish can get us a heal. Ebb can get us heals. Heck yeah. Oh wait, we have to cast this like right away, so they can't cast Unspeakable Horror. This is Enlightened. That's really good. We can level Twisted Fate burst speed. Oh shoot, that's so good. Wow. Man, we would have murdered them if that went through. Oh, that's so sad. Oh man. That's really sad. I thought we had him. Can we do anything here? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Deal 2 to 1. Hold on, no, we can't get out of this, I don't think. This is 0 mana. Deal 2, deal 1. I don't think there's any way out, unfortunately. Wow, that was so good, that Moonlight Affliction. We would have had such a nasty turn with level Twisted Fate and leveled Seraphine. That's kind of disappointing. I actually really, really wanted that. We were just one turn too late, unfortunately. We took a lot of damage early on. Maybe I should have just tried uber hard to kill Leona faster. Like, we didn't draw Hexblade Raider for a while, so like that's an excuse there, but like, we could have tried Aftershocking more aggressively rather than trying to kill Aphelios, just like trying to kill Leona much faster. But I feel like they got us really good with the Eye of the Raharok and the Moonlight Affliction really stopping a lot of our blocks out the game. That was a good game.
The deck stacked against us.
I don't know. I've really been enjoying Leona ever since she got reworked. I think she's like a really good card. There's several like really, really cool Leona decks. I'm not a huge fan of the Leona Katarina. Like, I think it's good. I meant like not in the playstyle way. But I do love the Leona Diana and the Leona Aphelios. Okay. Heavy metal's good. Probably actually really good. I have to check and kill Vayne. I just don't know if it's a keep. I will keep coral creatures though. Actually, this is an atrocious matchup for us. Aatrox's Vayne decks were like really bad for Seraphine decks. That was even like before the most recent nerf to both decks. It's kind of difficult. This is good though. We can kill Vayne on sight next turn pretty easily. I'll let them go after Acorn.
So pretty.
Or if they equip this next turn, we get to kill it for free. Because it'll destroy the equipment and deal 2 to the unit. I love that. That's actually really good. Twisted Fate, not bad. I would like to get a more expensive card to start working on Acorn's ability. I'll just take the 2. This can stop a lot more damage later on. We might just go blue card this turn if we don't draw much.
Those who kill innocents are no more than fiends.
Yeah, what if we go blue card? Blue card, into Get Excited? I think that's fine.
Deal me in. Soak it in.
Okay, that's the second way to deal with a Vayne, potentially. I want to do this before they equip her. Like, catch is annoying, but if they have catch, we kind of can't kill her next turn anyways. So now we make it a lot more awkward. I'm just going to do this now again so they can't equip. Because they would have used catch to equip her if they did. And I don't want them to be able to top deck an equipment and protect her. That's good.
They would fall by
Not so
my
good.
blade. I never try me.
Interesting. I thought they'd go after
Why are you here?
Twisted Fate. Well, I wonder if they run single combat. That'd be pretty bad. I doubt they do. Cool, cool. That's good. Okay. I'm also okay with that, I think.
Only war can bring me peace.
Like, I think, honestly, we're really fine with that, right? We can't really do much about it, but I'll take Eye of Nagabros to try to dig for some extra card draw to potentially level Twisted Fate, as well as get a cheap blocker and get closer to Hexpliterator, because that's what we're going to kill. That's how we're going to kill Aatrox, right? They might just kill Twisted Fate here, but if they don't, we level him up. Ooh, that's so good. I think we'll save it just in case, so we have like a backup Twisted Fate once we do level him, right? Nice. All right, that's an important step.
Now this game's heating up.
I don't think we had enough last turn to play Twisted Fate's big card plus Glorious Evolution. Wow, this is really good. Okay. I'm probably gonna drop the first Seraphine here. That's not an annoying one. I think we're okay though. We'll just take the 4. We start getting some chip damage in, and as long as they can't find like... Ah, shoot. Okay. I think we just let this go, right? We don't really need this done.
Excuse me.
Maybe we just get both our champions down again, right?
Only fools play the hand they're dealt.
Does this trigger a new blue card for Twisted Fate? I don't know if I've ever played like 2-level Twisted Fates in a game.
Let's change the
Oh, heck yeah. That's awesome.
Soak it in.
I love Pokey Stick. That's good. And unfortunately... I mean, I guess we could get in with Twisted Fate here. If we go Parley, it'll double. And then Twisted Fate will have enough power to get in. But I don't really want to risk it, to be honest. I'd rather just have a level Twisted Fate. I don't want to run into a potential catch, you know what I mean? And this'll do double cards, right? Because it'll do double from Seraphine. Three mana casts 6 triggers? 7 triggers? I want to do this before they play World Ender. Oh, really? Come on now. Wait, what? Oh, this isn't leveled? Did I already play it? One of those? Really?
Gotta trust your instincts.
I don't know. I just don't remember. I wasn't paying enough attention early on, I suppose, right? Those should make it difficult for them to get much on board. And then we can crack a Glorious Evolution next turn and potentially finish the game. So I'll just get some Poros down. Maybe like Iterative or Burblefish. I think we just win if they try to play World Ender next turn, right? We're gonna be overdrawing too. Okay, I think we just win. Unless they kill Seraphine here. But we have so many damage spells, there's no way they could like Concerted Strike. And we have 3 burst speeds. Oh, what if I have another Aatrox in hand? They'd have to have a third Aatrox. And then they could do like a Deathbringer sweep, but I don't think that'd be enough. So we'll just go like... I want to do that Jury-Rig first so we got room for these, right? Oh my gosh, this is so busted. What? Okay, that's fine. This is so over. Alright, I'll just take the attack, because I don't think there's anything they can do here. I'm just like making sure, right? Okay, I'm clicking because I don't want to be on my opponent now. I'll just take the attack. 57 damage. We could have done so much more too, isn't that crazy? I don't know. I don't know what the emote's supposed to mean there. That was a good game though. I usually find those Aatrox decks are really tough to beat as Seraphine.
Come on, plenty of time for an encore.
I wasn't trying to BM, I was just like, they're all burst spells, so I can throw them out really fast, and I'm like, just guaranteeing the win, you know? I'm like, I'm not gonna sit there and do the math and be like, counting each single point of damage just to figure out when I hit just enough. Obviously it was a little overkill, but like I said, I didn't think it was that big of a BM. It wasn't like I was leashing them for, 2 minutes. I went back to the Sithri little logo. This is like, I use this forever because this is one of the ones you get like at the launch of the game. I always thought this Sithri was such a cool character. Nora Bard. Oh my gosh, I hate Bard decks so much. They just do a lot of stat stick checking, and they go out of range of a lot of our damage removal. I'd like to get coral creatures down, just to like stop the bird.
There's another one.
Oh, that's pretty good. I might just use it now. I kind of actually want the buffed up Death Rays. We're gonna need to do lots of damage this match. Plus, I mean, it's really good for leveling up Seraphine, discounting our Burblefish, all that good stuff. So, pretty happy to just get in here and start shooting away. We can also use this as a cheeky little open attack pass. What the heck? Like, that's why I hate Bard decks. 2 mana 4/4 for real? That's actually kind of interesting. They could potentially find us like a interestingly sized unit. I guess we kind of just combo off on them though, right? Like if they don't have puzzling signposts. Oh, that's cool. I kind of like Pull Shark here, honestly. It's like a cheap way to draw.
No outsiders.
I might just draw. Next turn we'll have 5 mana. What if we just use Aftershock right now? Because I'm actually kind of scared that we're never going to be able to kill a small unit again. And I think I'd rather have them take a chance at a Chime rather than this Junk Construct getting super huge with Origami Slicer later on. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this guy because the likelihood is their portals are going to be much smaller than anything they can buff up with Chimes in their hand. So like I don't think Aftershock is hitting much else in this game. I guess it hits Nora, but they might not play Nora until she's uber buff, right? That's really good. 3? What the actual heck? 2 elusives? That's really bad. Okay, what do we do now? I guess we ping off the first elusive, right? I'd like to get in with my 3 elusives this turn. I don't know how possible that is, though. Hey, Matt Pop, what's up? Hey, Tippy Tips, thanks for the viewers. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize the raid. Thank you. How's everyone doing? Playing some Seraphine today. At the moment, playing some Seraphine Twisted Fate. Hope your stream was good. Yeah, I'm doing well. I only started streaming about half an hour ago, so I think we let this go. I might go get excited now, and I don't know. Am I really that desperate to try to sneak in an acorn hit this turn? I don't feel like it's gonna work, because then they just play Origami Slicer on their other elusive, right? So I'll get Acorn on board, just in case we need to block like a butt ton of elusive damage next turn, and then we'll kind of just like go from there. I do like Ransom Riches, it is a really fun card. But I'm not sure how much value we're gonna get out of it. Like, I'd like to find an Aloof Travelers, that'd be actually kind of interesting. Another Acorn, okay. Okay, I was looking at chat for a second. I was like, where'd they put the Origami Slicer? Yeah, their loses are going a little bit crazy at the moment. I guess we could just kind of. No, I don't want to wait it out. I want to kill them before they buff each other up, right? What if I just pop down and get excited onto this SMS? What am I discarding, though? I'd probably just Ransom Riches, right? Yeah. I kind of want to keep a second Acorn in case we just need to like block more elusive damage. Proximity Puff Cap, okay. That's a fun card too. I like never see some of these cards. Yeah, we'll let it go. I don't think I'm gonna. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we should just let Acorn sit back this turn, and let's say he'll probably block more elusive damage later on. Like if the Origami Slicer hits a big bunch of portals, things like that. We'll like kind of just sit back for a while. I'll take the easy block here. Chip it down a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of awkward. Like we just if these guys are even big stats, but just on the ground, we could at least like try to set up for Caustic Griff later in the game. But at the moment, I think we're kind of just taking our lumps. Don't have a ton of cards in Healer. We obviously have lots of card draw. Once we find our champions and stuff, I think we'll be feeling a little bit better. And like Glorious Evolution obviously is like really good for us just out trading them eventually. Okay, that's good. Oof, what do we do? I guess we could like Deathray, then Caustic Riff. And then SMS will die to our elusives as well. I'm not totally opposed to that. It just doesn't feel great, but I guess we could just go Deathray here, Caustic Griff, and then just kind of like pass the turn. Next turn that sets up our jump solo. I'm pretty happy with that. Dartheon, we do be reading. Yeah, I'm like actually like shocked. Like I'm so used to having like 2 to 3 viewers, you know. So it's fun. I really appreciate you guys staying around.
We made it.
Oh no, that's so bad. I really needed that jump solo. Okay, we got bailed out. We got bailed out. I could get in for an elusive tech here. And one of our elusives will hit. Maybe they say... I mean, there's a good chance we can kill this Esmus. I'm gonna let it go. I don't want to throw away my elusives once we find our Glorious Evolution stuff. Because it doesn't really matter if we reduce this by 1 mana this turn at the moment, I don't think. Explorator is really good too. So we can cast both these, which is really good. I think we're like actually really spooked of Venora. Oh wait, she's only at 3 out of 6. I guess they've only hit 3 portals, huh? I don't know why. I just felt like they had a ton, right? Okay, now they might get more. Are there many Bandle City decks running around right now besides the Lulu Jinx? I'm actually not sure off the top of my head. I think we'll just save some damage. This seems fishy. We're probably throwing away whatever unit we throw in front of this Esmus. Like if they have like another Portal Palooza or something. I don't know if they would attack if they just flat out wanted to turn their Aloof Travelers into a 3/3. That doesn't seem great. So, I'll block. I'll bite. I'll Jury Rig as well, just save some damage. I really don't want to go too low if we're kind of we're low on gas. Just kind of keep our loaf a little high and stall out as long as we can until we find our good stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm surprised they let that go through. That's pretty good for us. Okay. We could start wiping out their board again. I don't think it's particularly important though. Okay, we could get our Explorator reduced. That seems fine. I'll probably just take the open attack. Oh no. I mean, they're spending 5 mana to stop 3 damage. That's not the end of the world. Because at this point, we're going to be having like 10 plus mana a turn. It's not that important, I suppose, that we didn't get the mana reduction. I'd definitely feel a lot better if we had a leveled Seraphine by now, though. Or even like Twisted Fate red card into Make It Rain, Deathray. We could kind of like clear their board a little. I definitely want to keep up Explorator though. I feel like the only way we start feeling really desperate is if they get a leveled champion on board too. Because I don't want Bard buffing all of these guys up. That'd be pretty bad. I guess I could have played something to like... Oh, rats. That's definitely a pick a card. Rainbow Fish? Main decked? Heck yeah. Okay. I haven't seen that card in a while. What do we even do? I guess we could Make It Rain preemptively, so that if we open attack, we know which unit to shoot with Deathray. And it's about the only time they're going to have an X1 on board. But I guess it's probably just better to play Deathray and get the 2 damage card. But yeah, this is really awkward. These junk constructs are a problem. Thankfully, we don't have to kill them. We can kind of just block with our Coral Creatures and Pool Shark for now. But, man, it feels like we ran out of gas. I'm just going to kill Nora. Feels, I don't know, kind of awkward, but if she levels, they are going to have a ton of portals, I feel like. We can just get rid of her now. Okay. Like, yeah. Oh, what card was I talking about the other day? Or was it earlier today? I don't even remember. Oh, it was Ancient Yeti I was talking about yesterday. No, not Ancient Yeti. The Trapper. Why can't I think... Is it Everrosen Trapper? Yeah. That puts the Yeti in the top 3 cards of your deck. It's like, as good as the cards are that these cards create, I'm always like, I'd just rather have my fun cards. Okay, well, we'll luck here, save some damage. And here. Pick off the Aloof Travelers. I suppose we might as well save the extra damage, right? But again, I don't like doing this. I don't want the card in the top of my deck. I really need to find, like... I don't even know what would be good at this point. Like, even if we find a level Seraphine, we're not doing much with Make It Rain and Bloodbait, right? I guess if we hit, like, Seraphine...
You dropped something.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, at least I got rid of our other cards, so we can actually draw, like, our champion now. What is this? Shark Chariot, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we kind of just, like, fallen out of here. We never drew anything. We didn't draw a single champion or one of our glorious evolutions. Whoa, they're actually rolling us. Okay. What do we do now? I guess we just pick off this dude. Put this guy in a Make It Rain range, so next turn we can try to hit him. Yeah, Make It Rain to try to save us. Mathava, hey, I've been getting back in lore after playing the launch season. I must say, I really like your VODs and content in general. I'm just never able to watch live, but I turned in now. Just to let you know, I appreciate your style. Thanks so much. That means a lot. I really appreciate that. Yeah, like, one of the things, like, I enjoy about streaming most is just, like, people leave such nice comments, and so, like, just hearing stuff like that is really nice. Because I was the same way for a long time. I didn't really play a ton of lore, but after like watching some videos and stuff, I was like, dang, this is like really cool. I played a lot of Magic the Gathering, mostly just like tabletop, like with my dad and stuff. But I started like watching some of the competitive players, and I was like, this is like a really cool game. My goodness. Okay, I don't think we drew like anything this game. They could totally play for Demacia and it like wouldn't mean anything. We'll try to hit it. We survive, I think. No, we won't. We won't survive if we hit both junk constructs. That was an interesting game. I don't even know what to take away from that. I don't know if I made like too many misplays. I'm sure I did, but it just felt more like it didn't matter if I misplayed or not. Like, we didn't get to anything impactful that game. It is fun seeing interesting decks like Nora Bard though, because I feel like the only time I've seen Bard over the past few months is with Kale. And as much as I don't like Bard, it is fun to see a little bit more variety decks now and then. I imagine a lot of people will be playing more like for fun decks now that Seasonals is over. FTR, okay. We like have a pretty bad matchup against FTR, right? I'm happy to keep Acorn. I just don't know if it'll make much of a difference here. Because they probably have like a Vile Feast or a Quietus. But if it goes through, it feels good. Plus Acorn's a fun card. I'll take it. Because we're never slipping it through later in the game. So I'll try to get it on turn 1. Alright, Acorn, get in there. I love discounting jumps though. Like besides Glorious Evolution, this deck isn't running Sputtering Song Spinner. I love Sputtering Song Spinner, but not in this list. This was the highest win rate Seraphine Twisted Fate I just grabbed off of Mastering Runeterra, but so Sputtering Song Spinner definitely deserves a slot if I was like adjusting the deck just for fun. It's not even like just for fun. It is a good card, but do we ever just jury-rig just for the sake of not wasting the mana? I think we're fine to do that. Like, if they avalanche, it'll die, but like I don't really care, right? I guess it stops like an unleveled Trinamir. But we have coral creatures for that. I don't know. I think I don't want to waste the mana. I'll get him out there. Next turn, if we can get another hit with Acorn, our Gem Solo will be 3 mana. Oh, our Glorious Evolution will be reduced. Okay, that's really good too. I'll take that. And then we kind of have like an awkward hand. I don't know if I want to cast like a flat Gem Solo. The cost reduction is really nice. Our Burblefish are too expensive to do anything. Seraphine kind of just dies if we play her, right? Like, I mean, they haven't had Quietus for Acorn. Maybe they would have Quietused Acorn by now. But she's nowhere near leveling. I feel like I want her leveled. I might just take the card draw. I don't really want to discard anything at the moment to get rid of the ramp. They could have enough mana for Buried in Ice next turn. But I don't think we're that scared of that at the moment. Oh sweet, we got another Jump Solo. And Rummage, I like Rummage. Seraphine's still uber far away from being leveled. And I don't really think we want to play the slow game against FTR. But I don't think our deck has like a really good time otherwise. Or like a really good game plan for going aggressive unless we like cheat out of Glorious Evolution next turn, I suppose. I might just shoot the Faces of the Old One with Aftershock. What are we killing for 3 mana otherwise? Whoa, okay, that's bad. That's actually really interesting. They got a lot of cards off that, and what do we do? Once we play Glorious Evolution, they just buried an ice us, and then we don't get an attack. Like, we're not dead next turn if they do that. And do I want to play a Burblefish? We won't have enough to play Glorious Evolution next turn. Like, we could open and then get the cost reduction and then play Glorious Evolution, but I don't feel like that's very good. Like, we could just play Seraphine, Glorious Evolution, and that puts our Burblefish down to 1. I think I'll just play Seraphine and see what we draw.
So much to do.
I don't think there's any way we can slip through a... Okay, they had Quietus the entire time, but they were literally just saving it for Seraphine. That's pretty good. So in that case, I think I might just Glimpse and save Glorious Evolution for a future turn. Like, probably one of our opponent's turns. But we definitely want to get it down before they play FTR, because we just want to have the time after that. Okay. Third Burblefish is interesting. I'll probably just play one Burblefish, see what they do. I definitely would like to get an extra hit on Acorn. The 8 mana would just make it nice so we could at least play like our extra Burblefishies afterwards. Oh, wow, that's punishing. Forgot about that one. That's still okay. We kind of take our lumps. Yeah, just play like Burblefish. We could play double Burblefish and play I have Nocturus next turn as the easy blocker. We'll have a iterative improvement to get another Burblefish in case they wipe us again. Kill an ally, then revive it. I don't think that's particularly important. Powder Keg's interesting. I mean, it's a cheap blocker. I think I'll just take the Elusive, though. With Glorious Evolution, it just gets big, right? Oh, that's good with Glorious Evolution, too. Alright, we're getting in for some damage. Don't know if it's particularly relevant yet. We're not overdrawing, right? We're not. Good, good. Oh, that's pretty bad. So we have just enough to play Glorious Evolution, and then our Jury Rig will be 0 mana. So we'll be taking 18 damage, potentially. I think that's fine. I think we can Glorious Evolution, because that'll reduce our Jury Rig to 0 as a burst speed blocker. We'll sacrifice one of the Burblefish, and then we can play Acorn and the Shadow Apprentice and still have a lot of elusives on board. Deal 2 to an ally to grant 2 enemies vulnerable. That's actually kind of interesting if we get ground units that need to push damage with our Glorious Evolution. How are we winning, though? We're going to need to go, like, incredibly wide very fast, or else we're just going to get buried in ice. So I don't think it's particularly possible here. Because if we only attack with, like, 3 super buffed up units, if they have freezes, it just won't do much, right? We can't pass. We don't have any way to, like, deal with these guys. I mean, Get Excited is a little bit of burn. If they're, like, down to 11, we potentially don't even do as much damage. But they have healing and freezes, and so I'm not really sure we're going to be pushing that much damage this turn. I guess we could jump solo. If we go jump solo and find, like, a Seraphine, I feel like this is all very, very reliant on them just not having a ton of cards though. I think I'll just take my attack now. I don't want to get very nice. This turns, like, this makes them use resources, or like potentially puts them down to get excited range. Yeah, okay. Harshen's one out. That's good. Now they can't play a huge expensive card this turn, and gives us a chance to like find random cards that can interact with their champions. I do want to draw though. Maybe find a champion. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. I think we'll iterative our Burble. I mean, we're dead to Tryndamere Overwhelm pretty much next turn, right? Like if they have any buffs, so. We have Eye of Nocturus as well, of course. I'm just getting blockers on board. We have like several Eye of Nocturus, lots and lots to draw. But I just need units in case they open attack. Units with health. We haven't found a Hexpliterator either, which would obviously be good for killing their champions. I just don't know what we can do though, like if they just get Tryndamere or Trundle overwhelmed too.
It's good to be the king.
They could just like Buried Ignitus this turn as well if we're not careful. I don't know, I'm just thinking like, what could we draw that's really good? I guess Twisted Fate. Oops, we're overdrawing, that's not good. Please don't print Twisted Fate. Okay, that's fine. Absolutely bailed out there, okay. This saves us for one turn. We're gonna need to find more elusives though if they board wipe us.
Hold it, partner.
We can level up Twisted Fate pretty quickly too. Okay. Again, not sure we can interact with that very easily. So we can get another Eye of Nocturus, sure. I think I'll just rummage away these two and look for units. No units. That's a little unfortunate. Units? I mean, we don't have many units left in our deck. Ugh, brutal. Okay, I think they get us. Yeah, wow, this is awkward. I guess we just kill... Hit that stairs.
Death itself can't stop me.
Go down to 2. I guess there's still a chance we hit a random card that advances our landmarks one round. That wouldn't be bad. Mystic. I think we die if we don't do anything here, but what can we really do? I guess we could progress day dig for Seraphine finally. I don't know if that'd be enough, but there's a chance. Okay. That's cards. I think I'll Twisted Fate first. We could have another progress day next turn.
Blue as the serpent.
Looking for cards. What could we find? We could find one Hexbliterator. We could find... I don't know. That's why I like Sputtering Song Spinner. Potentially generate stuns. Okay. What does this do? Twisted Fate? Tentacle. Okay. I guess we could just try to burn them out. We have lots of burn spells in hand.
Don't have to be stuck to make a point.
Like, I'm pretty happy to just spew out a bunch of ebbs and flows here. But I guess they'd be 1 minute each, so we couldn't really do much. We're over drawing 2. Yeah, we just lose the game if we attack and they have another freeze, right? Like if they have Vengeance, that's kind of sad. That visual effect is always so funny.
I did my best.
Wait, we could actually probably go after Trundle here, right? The heal doesn't matter. Oof, do I just... I guess... Oh, this one's fire. If they have a freeze, we're kind of sad, but I don't think we win otherwise. Because we still have to find a way to deal with the Trinamere Overwhelm.
Lady Luck is smiling.
Because we don't particularly need Twisted Fate alive. Like, we're getting 4 units. It's just a matter of, yeah, like... The Overwhelm damage is a lot. Okay, I'm not seeing any answers if they open attack here. I guess Progress Day could dig again, but again, I don't think there's anything in our deck that would actually save us here. One Hexbliterator to deal with Trinamere.
Get ready for a beatdown.
But how would we stop 15 damage? Oops, that's not what I meant to do. What was I looking for? Here we go. Okay. Progress Day. Can we get anything? We had the combo. We had Glorious Solution on board, but the Buried in Ice is obviously a little bit tough. Okay. Burn damage? Burn? If only Seraphine was on board for the doubling, that'd be kind of funny. Yeah, I think we fell a little bit short, but we gave it our go. Oops. That was a fun match, but couldn't quite come out on top. Our deck definitely doesn't have any answers for their big units once they go Overwhelm. Like, we have lots and lots of elusives to push damage once we get Glorious Evolution down. Like, the Middle City version obviously has things like Wallop to help stop some of that damage. Okay, Gwen Katarina. I do enjoy this matchup. I think this one's a little bit more in our favor. I'll keep Get Excited. No, I won't. It doesn't kill either the champions very efficiently. We have a Mystic Shot for Katarina. Get Excited can't quite kill Gwen. So I'll pitch them back, look for like a Hexpliterator. Hexpliterator is also really good for Eternal Dancers. And draw. Draw spells is always nice. If they have Quietus, I'm kind of sad, but like, at least it's not going on our Seraphine, I suppose. Alright. Oh, actually, discounting I'm Not Gonna Burst over Jump Slow is really nice. Oh, tough decision. I think we pass. I think we let them get in with Redeem Prodigy and just play I Have Not Gonna Burst if they open attack. Cause I don't wanna have no answer for Katarina. Like if they slam Katarina right now. Okay. Well, so now I guess I'll just Mystic Shot here. No. Oh, what do I do? I don't really want to play I Have Not Gonna Burst and just sacrifice it. But I really want Mystic Shot at fast speed because like the I Have Not Gonna Burst obviously can't deal with Katarina. So I suppose we'll just get in there with I Have Not Gonna Burst, yeah? I don't know if that's good or not, but we have 3 draw spells in hand and like I Have Not Gonna Burst itself, so like we didn't have a ton else to do. Death Ray's nice too, that's another answer for Katarina. A little bit slower, but like we could shoot something to eventually get it buffed up. Saving that 1 mana could be pretty significant from Acorn. Get our next gem solo discounted too. We go into turn 5 with quite a good amount of mana free to spend on Drum Solo. Or at least on turn 5 to cast the 2 spells to reduce Drum Solo. Yeah. I'm pretty happy to shoot Boisterous Host here, I think, with the Death Ray just to get the 2 damage card in hand. But I don't think we need to do it yet as long as we have Mystic Shot. Like once we have to use Mystic Shot, then I want to make sure we can get the Mark II. Foyer. Okay. No Aftershock at the moment. I think that's fine.
So pretty.
Oh, rats, it's so bad. I'll just play the next one here.
Found one.
Okay. So here's one. What do we do if they have Mark of the Isles? Costa Griff plus Death Ray? I don't particularly like that play either. Very inefficient. We'll let that go. I don't want to waste the mana on iterativing Acorn at the moment. Okay. Costa Griff looks really good. It'll be a second spell, so it activates Jump Spell the next turn. Plus it wipes our whole board without having to sacrifice our units. Nice. They do have a ton of Palette stacks now though, so like any unit they attack with from now on is gonna be doing a lot of damage. Okay. Good, good. Ooh, baby, okay. Do we want to Jump Solo first for anything? I think we do, in case we find another Acorn. Not bad, good draws. I think I'm just gonna open attack though. Get 2 damage, pass the action.
Quickly.
Is there any way we slip in a Glorious Evolution next turn? I don't find that very likely.
See me.
I should look for Hexpliterator though. Not particular fan of any of those. I think I'll take the Make It Rain. Because it can stack with the Death Ray Mark 1 to hit a Katarina. And the X one from the, or the 2-1 from the Foyer. I don't know. That's fine, that's fine. I'll get Seraphine on board, because we have free time at the moment. And depending on how the game goes, I want to make sure we have the actions. She can die to Quietus, but that's fine.
I should never tire of something so grand.
I think I'll play Death Ray Mark 1 now. Because it reduces the chances of Make It Rain I mean, like, because I just want to be able to get something in hand that easily kills Katarina, right? Because depending on how many units they have next turn, I don't want the Maker Rain to go, like, Gwen face 2-1 and not, like, the Fearsome blocker, or Fearsome attacker. So I'd rather just guarantee that kill and get the next 2 damage card in hand for the Deathray Mark II to kill Katarina. Second Seraphine's really good, too.
Nothing to fear.
And our Seraphine's almost leveled. So I'll just shoot off a Maker Rain, I think. Save some damage. We should probably safety block, right? I don't really want to take 10 damage if they have a Mark of the Isles. I'd rather just lose the coral creatures. Might! Oof! Okay. Wow, that's really bad. I don't want to go down to 7 and she'll level. But we don't have a way to deal 4 damage. Eight, 9, 10 levels Seraphine. This one's doubled. So much would that be? We could go 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh gosh, I don't like that, but I don't want these 2, so I'll just rummage those. I'll get a copy of Coral Creatures.
Light, stage, amp. Alright, let's jam!
And then this should hopefully kill Gwen. Mark of the Isles does push a ton of damage though. Okay, good game. We got there. If they had Mark of the Isles, that would have been a lot of damage. That would put us down to 4, I think. I didn't actually pay attention to the math quite close up enough at the end there, but that was a good game. Again, I think that's a pretty good matchup for us, but I don't know. I really enjoy playing against Red Gwen. It's a very fun matchup, I think. As like this, like, Spell Singer deck. Gwen Zoe. Oh, on Furl W? No way. I just played him last night. That's so crazy. He is like, he's 3rd on the ladder right now. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. How do we beat him? I'm just gonna pitch Seraphine and Cost of Griff. I wonder if he does that emote to everybody, or if he recognized me that we played last night. I doubt he does, or that I would care enough. I don't know, but it makes me feel special, so I'll take it. I played against him last night. I was playing Ash LeBlanc, and he was playing Gwen Sejuani. He beat me, but it was a fun game. Nice, I'm pretty happy with that. What do I do here? I think I'll just play Iron Kubaros. I don't really want to play Seraphine yet into another Quietus. I can take 2 damage. I think I'm fine with that. Foyer. Okay. It's a little more troublesome, but I think we're good to just leave that for now. We could save some damage here. But we have Costa Griff. We have High Note in hand. We have Make It Rains. I think I'll just take it. This could block more damage later on from a Gwen or something. Oh, that's perfect. I think I'll just shoot this off. Nice, okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. Getting rid of the Opulent 4 is a big problem.
What a strange wonderful world.
And I think I'll just get Seraphine on board. No, I want the mana, don't I? I think I'd rather the mana. We're fine. If they open attack, we can just Mystic Shot the Boisterous Host. I think that's fine. Boisterous Host is going to be a 3-1. So we save a little bit of damage, and we just throw our I have Knockabrus in front of Gwen. Okay, now I'm just gonna gold card.
One Yordle portal and suddenly geography means nothing.
The tough is actually kind of a problem. Like all of our damage is, all of our removal is damage based, so Hex Splitter is our best way to deal with her. Oh, that's such a cool card, man. I love that. Why are they playing that? Is it oh, I guess this is an elusive deck. This isn't like Gwen Katarina or something. I guess we'll get rid of something here, yeah. Probably just Rummage, right? We have card draw. I like Rummage though. But we need to be careful of our health at some point.
Forgive me.
Twisted Fate's not living long, I'm sure. But we might as well make it a threat. If we can. I'll use the Mystic Shot now. So if they use Mark the Isles, they don't get a combat bonus out of it. Like, they won't get to use it as effective, like, Nexus damage or anything. We could risk the quick attack. No, that wouldn't do anything. I'll just play a Poro first, I suppose. We don't have anything good to do here. Like, if I play Katarina... Wait, no, they're not playing Katarina. What am I talking about? See, it's like literally just in my head. Anytime I see Gwen, I'm like just thinking Gwen Katarina now. Okay, we could go Daring Poro plus Jump Solo. I guess that's fine. Another Foyer. I do need a draw. Like, we're desperate for Hexpliterator, I think. Especially if we get the reduced cost, that'd be, like, really good. Acorn. Okay, another 0-mana card. I think we'll play him? I don't want to take a ton of damage. And I don't think it's incredibly important for us to get the discount anymore. Okay, that's fine. Obviously not great, but like... He was probably never going to level. He dies to Quietus. Was that Gwen's Thread the Needle? I think it was, right? It was. Okay. So if we deal with this Quinn, we're looking good. And this is Glorious Evolution. If they open attack, we're only taking 2 damage if we sacrifice our units. 4 damage from the Gwen Drain. This at least allows us to stun, which I think is probably worth it.
Never lost a fair game.
We could have gone gold card, but I think I want to just start chipping away at this Gwen first. That's a little more troublesome. Okay. It's a lot of damage for sure. Quite a lot actually. This is a really cool deck though. What the heck? Like Lunari, Shadestalker, and Crescent Guardian. I love those in the Nightfall aggro decks. We'll just do this. And throw away an elusive or 2. This is only saving 1 damage. This saves 2. That's so much damage that we're taking. Like, we're pretty much dead to Gwen Drain next time around.
Gotta trust your instincts.
Sure. Ah, this feels tough. I think we're in a really tough spot at the moment. I think red card would have been better rather than stunning Gwen. I'm not entirely sure. Seraphine's not leveled though, so that's a little bit of a problem. If she was leveled, I'd feel a lot more comfortable. But Charlotte's done a 1 card in hand. But they're essentially pushing 9 overwhelm damage and 2 Gwen Drain. So we're gonna need an Aftershock to kill this. And we live at 1 from the Gwen train.
Hesitation's a tell.
Or we could go like Explorator. Would be good. We're in a tough spot. I mean, Aftershock could kill Gwen too, but then how to deal with the Overwhelm Hallowed stacks? Iter is a card. Is it all that good though? What do we do with it? Like, we can dig for some random answer. It'll be 0 mana. Okay, that's a card. That's actually really interesting. We can go Deathray onto Crescent Guardian, and then we'll draw the next one next turn, guaranteed, with the top deck plus the Ive Nakabros. This is getting much tighter than I expected. What if they have Wedding Light? We're actually dead.
Light stage.
Next turn if he swims Wedding Light, I don't even think there's any way we could
Yeah.
stop that.
The crowd writes the songs. I just sing them.
Not particularly useful at this specific instance. That's not good. Getting the bonus on this Crescent Guardian probably? Yeah, okay. Oof. I think we're still okay because Seraphine will double the Deathray. We're still in trouble though. We don't have anything else to play this turn. Next turn we could try to go Glorious Evolution into Acorn plus Challenger. Could like maybe get there. This is uber close. Oh my goodness.
What a joy.
Okay. Block. Twisted Fate's not leveling.
Charmed, I'm sure.
We need to sacrifice something anyway. Oh boy. Do they have Unspeakable Horror? That'd be so funny. I feel like it's always so silly losing on like a Pokestick or a Warning Shot or something. Okay. I don't know if we can win next turn. Mark of the Isles puts her down to 1 and dies to like a Vile Feast or something. But with 1 card in hand, what could it be? Like, if it was like an Unspeakable Horror, we could lose. But otherwise, we at least get a chance next turn to hope we top deck something. Like, I guess if we top deck another... We only have one Iterative Improvement, right? Yeah. Okay, so I don't even know what we could find. We don't have any more Portal Cannons. Like an Encore into a Portal Cannon could be good. I don't know what we're looking for here that even wins us the game.
I will not squander the great gift I
They could draw another Lunari Shadestalker and that would stop us too. But we could get everything so buffed that they'd kind of be forced to block. I'll just pass. Because Acorn will be one of our buffs next turn. To give our other units the augment. Plus he's an easy Vile Feast trigger at the moment. Okay, well I guess we'll just see what happens. I don't know how we're getting out of this. I doubt there's any way we get that much damage here. Okay, that's a card. That kills Gwen because it doubles up Death Ray. That means Seraphine can get in. And then it could potentially hit like Get Excited off the top next turn. And that'll be 2 mana, so it'll be doubled by Seraphine. 2 cards in hand. He didn't play this one last turn. I don't know what it is. It might have been just like a Winding Light and didn't have the mana for it. I mean, it doesn't particularly matter. If it was just like a 1-drop. I know if it was like a 1-drop or 2-drop, he probably would have developed trying to push lethal, right? So I don't know what that card could be. This is sort of they just drew off the top. Okay, Acorn plus double Death Ray pushes a lot of damage. I don't know if it's enough, but we'll certainly see. And then that'll mean next turn, the Gwen Drain won't be a problem. So if they only have the Foyer, we could block it with like Acorn or something. This is getting crazy close, I'm not sure. How much damage are we pushing? I'm not sure about the math of this. This will give everything +2, so 3, 8, +6. Oh my gosh, that's 14. And then we just play Confront. And that'll be lethal? I'm not sure why he's not doing anything. I'm like really nervous that he's like got a Vile Feast or something in hand. But at least this puts everything out of Quietus range. I can't believe we got out of that turn with all the Crescent Guardians. That was like so crazy close. So any unit saves him. But then there's always a chance we draw like Ebb or Make It Rain or Mystic Shot, or Ebb, Make It Rain, or Get Excited off the top, I suppose. Could finish it next turn if we don't get lethal here. Also, how cool is this artwork, by the way? I haven't played this card in a long time. Do you remember when Shyvana Pantheon was meta? I think I ran one copy of Confront. Alright, I suppose we'll see. Vile Feast is exactly enough to live in that 1 health if they Vile Feast Acorn. But I think we got there. Alright, GG. That was a crazy game. Holy smokes. I think he's like number 3 on the leaderboards right now. He's been like killing it. So, probably a little bit of a lucky win there. And a good matchup for us if he still had to go down to 1 HP. Yeah, it's so funny. I was like rank 400 before seasonals. Now I'm like playing Seraphine decks and yeah, he's right here. That's crazy. 900 LP. How do you even get that high? That's so crazy. Alright, let's run back one more. I'm kind of in the mood for more. That was a crazy game. The one last night when he was playing Gwen Sejuani was also sort of close. But definitely nowhere near as like interesting. Ching's Lulu, haven't played this in a while. Pretty happy to keep Mystic Shot and Twisted Fate. I think those are like 2 really good. I did play in seasonals, yeah, but I didn't do so hot. So I was rank 420 or like rank 400-ish by the end of it, so I didn't qualify. But since I wasn't top 30, I think it is, you needed to get like what? You need to go like 8-1, and so I lost my first match, and so I just dropped out at that point because we had like family over and stuff. So I was like, I'm not gonna sit here for 10 hours when I would need to win all 8 matches in a row because like I'm not good enough to win it all. So I'll just like kind of go do other things. But yeah. I don't know, I always get so nervous playing tournaments, but what do we do here? We could just slam Encore. I don't feel like that's very good though. They're not doing anything either. So we could potentially like Aftershock Lulu, that feels good. Oh, I'm not in the seasons anymore. I got knocked out. Thanks though, I appreciate the good luck wishes. I think now it's only top 32, or did it finish last night? I think it finished last night, right? I didn't actually watch the past the top 32, so I'm not sure who won it. Coral Creatures is also a good card. I think I'm pretty happy to just gold card. Or no, we could do the card. Or Mystic Shot, I mean. Yeah, probably better. I did watch the European one, and I saw it was Ultraman won that one. I've been learning French for a few years, and I think his streams are in French, right? And so every now and then I'll tune in just to see if I can like understand what he's talking about. We get a little bit punished if they don't develop the second part. We take damage, but if they do, we get a pretty nasty red card.
Something for all.
Nice, that's pretty good. What are we looking for next? I'd be happy with like a draw spell. I'm not Kubros does it. Okay. I just want to get spells that reduce Burblefish to 0. Like, Coral Creatures is pretty good here. We need to be cautious of another Lulu to kill our Twisted Fate. I don't know if Twisted Fate's ever leveling here though. Whoa! That's pretty bad. So I think I'm just gonna Eye of Nakaburos and look for Hexplitorator next turn.
So pretty.
Oh my gosh! That's like insane. The two biggest Mega Euros they could have chosen. Holy smokes, okay. What do we do now? Well, oopsies, I miscalculated. I don't know how I miscalculated the mana so bad. Eye of Nakaburos doesn't do enough to get Hexplitorator, obviously. So I'll go ping 1 damage here. I guess we'll just pass. We'll let them attack. And then we'll play Eye of Nakaburos afterwards so we can block like the Dunehopper mech. But my goodness, we're taking a ton of damage. I'm not even attacking with the other chompers. 20 damage? What? Well, I'm afraid, Twisted Fate, your time is over.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I would have loved to level you, but I don't think it's happening. And I think I'll just use Death right here to save 2 health. Is there any way for us to go after Chump Attacker easily next turn? I feel like that's only happening if we go like a Yevon Warned plus sacrificing one of our Burblefish. Oh gosh, I really want to get rid of Dunehopper mech though. My goodness, that thing has so much health. I guess we could go Aftershock. Like just ram Burblefish into it and then go Aftershock. That seems so desperate though. Our Burblefish is not very healthy. He dies to a Poke Stick. Mystic Shot, get excited. I don't even know if they play Mystic Shots. Don't they play Poke Stick and then 3 copies to get excited? Alright, well hopefully this guy dies now. Seraphine won't be leveled, but she'll be close. When we absolutely get blown up by survival skills. Okay. Oh, you know what else roasts us? Sneezy Pickle Dust. That's really bad. Wow, Sneezy Pickle Dust really gets us good, huh? Damage spell? Not quite. I think I'll just get Seraphine down. Because there's a chance we could level her next turn and then start slinging spells. Oh, this is tough. Okay. I think we get, like, really, really, really blown out if they have a Sneezy Biggle Dust. But I don't think there's much we can do. Okay. That's not the worst thing that could have happened. We'll look for some cards. Explorator is good. Explorator is really, really good. Probably we have to take Explorator, right? Like if they play Jinx. Okay, we have a lot of cards in hand. I think we try Encore, try to level it up, and then we can play Death Ray on the Trumpetecker. Oh gosh, are you serious? That sucks. Honestly, what if we just get more Explorators in our deck? Is that kind of crazy? I think it is a little crazy. I think we want to save this for like a rummage or something. I'll just kill our coral creatures. Okay, this is kind of interesting.
Now let's really bring it.
I don't like going down to 10, but I also don't want Seraphine to be in range of death. So I think we'll let this go and see how this works out. 10 damage is like so low though against Jinx Lulu. That's like 2 turns. If they get like Rocket and then any remove damage spell. But for now, we're still alive. I'll play Coral Creatures hoping to find like a Guiding Touch. Oh, that's actually really good. Did we find like a Glorious Evolution? So Caustic Rift and our draw spells I think are our best at this moment. I think we're a little too far behind to really look for a Glorious Evolution. Like right now obviously it's kind of just like top deck, whatever we find we have to deal with, but if we're talking about my wish list, you know. Heck yeah, okay. That's a card. I think we want to start with that first, right? I also just really want the units. I kind of want Rummages in deck, but I think we're fine. We're going to be drawing so many cards anyways. Oh my gosh, that's actually really good. If we could find some elusives with 2 health. That also works. I'm just going to start checking out ebbs and flows, I think. I know we're tapping out of Explorator, but we're healing a lot and killing some of their units, right? So I think it might be worth it. Yeah, look, we healed 8 off of this. Off this turn, that's really good. Oh, really? They both hit the same guy? That's kind of unfortunate. Neither of them the elusives. That's fine. We're pretty much back to full though, so they're probably gonna have a hard time leveling Jinx. They do have a Chompers on board, so Lulu's still a problem. But they didn't play anything with 12 mana. I'm a little curious as to what that's about. That's pretty good for them too. We definitely can kill their champions though. Wow, okay, GG. That seems like a really early concede, but I guess I'll take it, right? I mean, I guess like we healed 20 health. Like, I guess it would have been a difficult road for them to come back into it with a level Seraphine on board. But I guess I was just a little bit surprised. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I really mean it. You guys are all so nice for sticking around. I really appreciated talking to some of you. If you're ever looking for more content, I always upload the VODs to YouTube in case you miss one. And if you're on YouTube, come hang out on Twitch. I always enjoy talking with you guys. Like I mentioned in yesterday's video, I want to start streaming more consistently and a little bit longer streams. So, you know, like today's like an hour, 40-minute stream about. I really enjoyed this, and I'll be back tomorrow, so make sure to tune in. I'm not sure what I'll be playing. Right now on my radar, I have either some like Talia decks or Ari Kennen. I miss that deck a lot. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, what you've been playing, if you have any fun decks you've been enjoying. Tippy tips, if you're still around, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good one.